Welcome back. So let's switch gears now, look at preparations for the 2019 elections. And we're being joined by the resident electoral commissioner in Akwa Ibom State, Mr. Mike Igini, and the presidential candidate of the NPC, Mr. Yunusa Tanko. We're talking about curbing vote buying. Thank you, gentlemen, for joining us.
Thank you. Good morning, Nyota.
Let's start with you, Mr.
Nigerians.
Igini. Based on the headlines we've seen today and the conversations from INEC, consistently INEC has said there is no incident form in the 2019 election plan, no incident form whatsoever. And then even with the fact that the president has refused assent to the amendment to the Electoral Act, INEC has come up to say they are deploying new strategy to ensure that elections in 2019 are credible. Talk to us about this.
Thank you. Thank you, Nigerians. Yes, what has been reported about the commission is correct. The commission commenced the process for the 2019 election since the end of the last cycle of 2015 elections. Now, the card reader that was introduced in 2015 brought tremendous energy of hope, of integrity with respect to the accreditation process in our elections, as evidenced with the numbers, the data of accreditation during the elections. Now, as at the time, it was thought that if a Nigerian who is standing before a presiding officer who has a permanent voter's card that has been confirmed with the card reader as genuine, and his name or her name is on the register of voter before the presiding officer, and the same person is standing before you. In the event that we are not able to confirm the biometric, we said we cannot, on the basis of that, deny such a Nigerian a ballot. It was on the basis of that that incident form was introduced. But what we saw was that a remedy that was used to guarantee the right of every adult of full age who are registered was now used to sabotage the corridor in 2019. Conniving with some of our officials, the ad hoc staff, and basically we put aside the corridor. We have now responded to that as evidence with recent elections by ensuring or redesigning our register in a way and manner that, apart from the enhancement of the corridor that has been done in terms of the hardware, the software, in terms of the sensitivity, but in the unlikely event that a registered voter standing before a presiding officer had issue with respect to the confirmation of the biometric, what we have done is that you are no longer going to have a separate form or what you call incident form, but rather we are going to take your biometric immediately at that point by having to operate on a column that have been designed in our register. So on that register, you now have two columns. One for confirmation of the genuineness of your card, and two, in the event or likely event of not being able to confirm your biometric, we have to do that right away. So in 2019, I want to say it loud and clear. The good news to Nigerian people is that there will be no incident form. The corridor has come to stay. If you check the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, if you check the Electoral Act, you will not find the word accreditation. But by virtue of the powers conferred on the Commission by the Constitution, paragraph 15 of the test schedule, to organize, undertake, and supervise, as well as Section 73, that gives power to issue and publish on a gazette guideline as well as Section 153, the combined effect of this provision is that they are given the Commission undoubted powers to make regulations for the conduct of election. So in 2019, there will be no incident form to be used. Everybody will have to use that corridor. Particularly if you have your constitution open to Section 160 of the Constitution of the Fatherland that made it very clear that in Nigeria, it's only the Commission that has the power to make rules and regulations for the conduct of election. And perhaps for the purpose of information, that if you look at the explanatory note to the amendment of the 2015 Amendment Act to the 2010 Electoral Act, it was clear in Section 52 that was signed into law on the 26th of March 2015 that with respect to voting, it shall be determined in accordance with the procedure put forward by the Commission. So, Nyota, the combined effect of all the provisions I've referred to is to the fact that by 2019, under God, with the rules guiding the elections, in Nigeria, there will be no use of incident form, but what we are concerned is more about other actions or inaction, particularly the actions of the political class, the elite, who have remained the greatest threat to our democratic process, as evidenced by their negative, by their unpatriotic response to the robust tool that INEC have developed by now going to buy vote from the electorate, whom themselves are also betraying the Commission that is working out so hard to give meaning and purpose to the ballot by way of vote buying.
Mr. Igini, we will take a short break. When we'll come back, we'll bring in Mr. Yunusa. We'll also look at how capturing afresh at the polling units will not invalidate a fake card if that is what is brought into the polling. But we'll be back in a moment. Please don't go away.